You want to hear your performance?
No.
Let's listen.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Want to hear Kathy Griffin's intro of you?
No.
Let's listen to Kathy. Let's whet people's appetite.
I don't understand. Kathy said you have no fans. That was a joke.
That was supposed to be. She was lampooning me.
I'll give you that.
I'm just Howard's whatever.
I'll tickle everyone's ass with a feather just with this. Gary, what page is that on out of the 10 million pages in front of me? Oh, here it is. Robin. Okay, I found it. See how I zone in on you? No, I liked it very much, actually.
Well, thank you.
I bet you did. I don't think that's easy. I would never do it.
It's not easy. I was... the writing process is not easy. Putting the whole thing together is not easy.
No, it's a lot of work.
Real skill.
Our next roaster is Robin Quivers. You love Robin. Everyone here arrived by limos. She got here on coattails. That's right. Howard Stern's the reason you subscribe to Sirius, and she's the reason you subscribe to antiquated racial stereotypes. Her tits are real, her laughs are fake, and her fans don't exist. Here's Robin Quivers.
Now, let me ask you something. After you sit there for, I don't know how long this thing takes, an hour and a half, and people are saying things like that, everyone's giving you a shot here and there. Don't you start to feel weird after a while? Like, be honest. I don't like it.
You see, you take in what people say.
Yeah, I do. I'm asking you.
I could care less.
Really? You just like the idea that you're being celebrated?
These people are nothing to me.
Is that true? Is that true? Are you really that evolved? I mean, I don't agree. I don't believe you.
No. I understand that they have to say something, Howard. Nobody's sitting down writing a roast.
But I'm just saying, I understand. Listen, we know it intellectually.
No. I'm talking about the preparation that I go through in order to sit there.
Right.
They've got to say something, right?
Right.
They can't be nice.
Right.
So what are they going to say? You go through it. And you say, all right, they're going to hit, all right, I'm black. They're going to talk about
There's
that.
one weakness.
Well, I don't look at it that way.
Right,
but they're going to address that.
Right.
I work on the Howard Stern show, and there's that sidekick thing. They're going to address that.
Right.
And, I'm whatever. I'm a woman who's gained and lost weight. There's a million and one things. Breasts that they could.
You're not answering my question.
But I'm just telling you the process.
I hear the process.
So you say, all right.
That's not the question.
These are the things that they're going to hit. And I just decide, as long as it's funny, I'm going to enjoy laughing about it like it's not about me. Because it really isn't about me.
I'm going to ask you the question again.
All right.
So you're sitting there after an hour of this, and it's not all about you, but there's, people giving you shots. And
everybody's getting shots.
Understood. I'm not here with everybody. I'm here with you.
You should ask Joan. Joan was getting hammered.
Joan, I don't even think knows what planet she's on. So, I mean, understood.
I'm a 34. Maybe I like this.
No, you don't. I understand all the process of preparing yourself, and you try to think of everything that they're going to say, and then even when they say it, it's sitting there and getting hit with, barbs.
I have a great deal of self-confidence.
Right. But didn't it after a while get to you? Didn't it get to you after a while?
No, actually not.
Wow,
Remember the roast in here that you came in and you were like, are you okay?
Yeah.
I don't have that issue.
All right. That's very good. Excellent. A+.
I was like, wow, that's an inventive way to come at me. I told you, Gilbert, I thought that was great. Robin ripped that woman's face off in Connecticut.
Insanely
now,
racist.
wait a second. Robin ripped that woman's face off in Connecticut. In other words, he's comparing you to an orangutan that went berserk.
Well, it was a chimp. He said, I'm calling her a chimp.
So he's calling a black woman.
Yes.
In 2009. And I know listen, you and I have a great sense of humor about stuff. Ooh, thank you. Robin's standing up and showing me her breasts. Don't worry, I didn't forget about those. But seriously, you look good today. The guy compared you, a black woman, to looking like an orangutan.
A chimp.
A chimp. An orangutan chimp.
It is Gilbert.
That goes to racial stereotypes, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That could get to you.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you have a good sense of humor about it.
First of all, you would have to feel bad about being black. See, this is what I try to tell people all the time. You are showing that you have a problem with being black when somebody refers to your blackness and you take it as a shot.
Right.
And also, that's not a personal. Gilbert would have said that about Willie Mays if he was sitting there. That's not a personal attack on
I
you.
understand that, but it was said about Robin.
Even Melissa had been referred to as a chimp.
Right.
You know, it's not like people were calling people bubbles. You know, it was like, and that wasn't even a reference to me.
I mean, I know I am uncomfortable with the way I look. And so when somebody says something about me, I take it to heart. Even though
said I look, what was I, a syrup jar?
Someone said, from Aunt Jemima?
Mrs. Butterworth.
Mrs. Butterworth, and there was Aunt Jemima.
Someone said your face looked like a mudslide. What does that mean?
No, Joan said my body, with my clothes off, it looks like a mudslide.
Wow.
Now, what else?
Plus, Robin's dreadlocks are back, and George gives some hairstyling tips.
That was great.
Robin explains her prep for the Joan Rivers roast and how nothing gets to her.
Oh, here we go.
Let's hear Robin's first joke from the roast. This is her first joke after her introduction from Kathy Griffin.
Our next roaster is Robin Quivers.
Oh, okay.
You love Robin. Everyone here arrived by limos. She got here on coattails. That's right. Howard Stern's the reason you subscribe to Sirius, and she's the reason you subscribe to antiquated racial stereotypes. Her tits are real, her laughs are fake, and her fans don't exist. Here's Robin Quivers.
Big applause, as you can see. She has fans. Look at you. Robin, you're triumphant. Triumphant.
No fans.
Right. Of course you have fans.
Thank you, Kathy.
Oh, boy.
I feel so at home up here. Maybe it's because my show is also hosted by a frizzy-haired loudmouth with a nose job and a tiny penis.
I didn't like that. Why do I have to get slammed?
I know. You got slammed in
Is
there.
that me? Someone said that's supposed to be about me. Someone explained that. George explained it to me. Right after he explained the homeless. At two, Robin, at two. Why do I? They wrote it. Who is they? I blame you. You read it.
Kathy, do you want to know why you're on the D list? Because your face is sea biscuit.
Oh, my goodness. Whoa. Look at you. You're on fire. Right? I mean, that's very mean. See, biscuit. You're in love with yourself over there. You are at 34. You're cracking yourself up. You
I'm
love
laughing
it.
at you
Me?
now.
What did I say?
You're stopping at every line.
I'm analyzing. I'm doing the wrap-up, like what John does.
You're the only person who's won an Emmy by a nose.
Oh, George likes that.
Gilbert Gottfried, sorry to see you could make it tonight. Actually, Gilbert is the voiceover king. He does the parrot in Aladdin,
Right.
the duck in the Aflac commercial, and the gerbil in Mario's ass.
Ooh. Risque. And you curse during your set. Ass and gerbil. Wow.
Gerbil is a curse.
Wow. I didn't know Gilbert played the gerbil in Mario's ass. That's not true, right? That's a joke.
Actually, Mario, you were great in the Sex and the City film. But you were really great. You were great.
This is the one they are going to have to edit.
Yeah.
You messed up this line.
Yeah.
This is where you do a second take.
Yes. But which opened wider that weekend? Your ass at a truck stop or that movie?
You see, you said it right.
No, it should have been the other way around.
Your ass at a truck stop or that movie. That's right.
I wanted it the other way.
They wanted the
Oh, you
punchline
wanted
to be.
that movie or oh, you should have kept going. It worked. Let me hear the second take.